Spooky things are coming. Here is my review of Another.
Another is a horror mystery anime. It's a period piece that takes place in 1998. 26 years ago, something terrible happened in middle school's third year classroom. Someone died in that classroom, and every year a new wave of students have to live in fear because of an old curse. Well, luck would have it that a new transfer student named Sakakibara, he's transferred into the notorious classroom. He's curious about the mysterious secret that pretty much all the students are hiding from him. Sakakibara notices a very quiet girl who keeps to herself. Her name is Mizaki. She wears an eye patch on her left eye and warns him about getting involved with her. Naturally, Sakakibara is curious and continues to seek her out against the pleas of his classmates. This is the gist of Another, and every episode slowly reveals more and more to the mystery. And for those who hate long dialogue and actual story, then get ready for a lot of it. Another is labeled as a horror show. Though it is kind of a horror show, to me it's more of a mystery with paranormal elements included. But don't let that deter you from watching this show, because if you are a horror fan, there is some top quality gore in Another. The violence doesn't happen a lot, but when it actually does, it's brutal. Safe to say this show is definitely not for the weak at heart or squeamish. The two characters we truly get to know a lot about are the two main characters, Sakibara and Misaki. They're your basic characters that you usually get from these types of shows. They both have tragic stories about their past, and that's about it. Every other character in Another, we just barely know altogether. Again, this is a horror show, and in most horror movies, who remembers the victims anyway? The animation is gorgeous. Everything is a shade darker than the norm. There are no bright colors in this show. Lots of uses of blacks and grays, and very eerie mannequin dolls, and just creepy tones, and everything is just spooky. As mentioned before, the death scenes are graphically detailed. A lot of other shows use cheap cutaways, but Another isn't afraid to show the gore. The voice acting is done well. I watched this show subbed on Crunchyroll and had no problems with it. What really surprised me was the dub. When I heard Greg Aries was playing Sakibara and Monica Rial was going to be Mizaki, I thought to myself, you couldn't have picked the two most overused voice actors in dubs. I swear they're used in everything and they all sound the same all the time. Sometimes they sound different, but not always. So I didn't really expect much. I gave it a shot and was totally surprised at how the voices really fit them. Hell, even the side characters were done well. This is one of those shows that I would say if you want to watch it dubbed, you would not be disappointed. Go for it. Overall, Another has a great story. It's a mystery that basically keeps you guessing all the way to the very end. I blew through this show in a weekend. It's only 12 episodes long, and I was very satisfied with the ending. Without giving too much away, I can understand why some people hated the end of Another. But to me, it really didn't take away from the show as a whole. It just didn't bother me as much as it did other people. Though I can understand why some people hated it. For having beautiful animation, an intense story, with a satisfying ending, Another gets my highest regards. Maybe the characters could have been a little better developed, but hey, what can you do? This was a very enjoyable show, and I would totally watch it again. That is why I give Another a very gore-tastic 4.5 out of 5.
And that was my review of Another. Leave a like in the section below if you liked it. Leave a little comment to tell me what you think of this show. My next review is going to be Angel Tales. Get ready for that one in the next video. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Everything Animated.